Welcome to a new Shadow Sister Healing video. And today it's 7th of July 2023, so 777. And so today is a portal day, and I took a little pressure about whole day to prepare this reading. And for example, I have here my new cup. This is a unicorn from Mont Saint-Michel that I just visited. And I also find it, talking about this portal, if anybody has a chance to visit this place, it's actually now 1,000 years since it was made, this beautiful place. So some things like this day or this place feel a bit magical. And I have really thought about how to prepare this pick-up reading today. And let's talk about first about a little bit of numerology. It's interesting, this 777. I have here cards, and the cards you will choose your file today will be from these 7 energies. I actually started this year, 2023, making a lot of 7 chakra videos and concentrating to this number 7. And lately I have not been doing that so much, so it's a very nice thing to get back to it. Number 7, for example, is about introspection. It's about soul searching, truth, wisdom, spiritual, faith, reflection and travel. And also 7 things can be 7 days of the week, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 continents, notes in a musical scale, 7 deadly sins, main chakras, 7 phases of the moon, 7 heavens, 7 dwarfs, and 7 wonders of ancient world. And so it is now that we have these 3 piles now, I took from this 7 deck, and then we pick from the 7 crystal, we pick now, okay, first is crown chakra, that's 7, that's number 7, okay, this next one is 6th, 3rd eye chakra. Portal energy is, I think, very powerful in the sense that there is a solar plexus chakra also. So we have, these are the piles. So before I turn them, do I turn them? I think I turn the first card, and then I will point out which deck goes to which. So let's see, the first one, I will pick, which deck? I will pick Edmund Dulac deck with this chakra. I will pick the classic tarot deck with this 3rd eye chakra. And solar plexus chakra is with this fantastic creature tarot. Okay. And let's see what else I have to show you. For you to choose now. I'm here thinking about what else I should do before I mix the cards somehow. I think I will show you, yes, I will show you the wild card that comes with this. Not this 7 energy card, no. This can be advice in the end. But this crown chakra is connected to the fairy deck. So I have lined here 7 decks connected to what I feel like is that energy. So the first file, get a fairy, and you will see which fairy it is very soon. You can pick your file based on it. The Third eye chakra gets this special crystal. It's a crystal spirit deck. So second eye crystal, what you need to know. So soon we see that. And then solar plexus chakra is, interestingly, light codes. What is the text here? Very interesting. Gateway of light activation in a portal day. I'm happy this kind of decks come. It is really random, but not for the universe, I guess. They know what they are channeling to me. They want this to be known today. Just a messenger. Like a Morrigan. Ooh. I've been thinking a lot about the goddess energy, and I will soon tell you what else we're gonna get here. Anyway, I'm gonna show you now the piles you can select, and if you want to hang out with me, I will also now sort out the rest of the cards. But you know that with first pile, you will get this beautiful Edmund Dulac deck. That's during your tarot reading. I pull the cards. You get classical tarot with the second pile, and you get this fantastic creature oracle. Fantastic creature tarot in the third pile. So the first is Amber Fairy and Crown Chakra. It's the pile number 1 to choose. And pile number 2 is Third Eye Chakra and Watermelon Tourmaline. Interesting. This is pile number 2. And pile number 3 is Stellar Gateway Activation. Manifestation Vortex. Interesting. I'm really excited to see what more is here. So these are your choices: Amber, Watermelon, Tourmaline, and Stellar Gateway Activation. These are your piles. And now I continue pulling the cards, and then I put timestamps, and then you can find your reading from there. I'll see you in your reading. So let's see. Next thing, I have a lady cards from the chapter 11. It was a lot about depicting the city where or this kind of villages in English countryside. I don't know what kind of cards are coming, but it was a lot of this kind of atmosphere kind of cards, kind of text. We have that. Then I really strongly felt there is this female energy around. Now I'm gonna make today for you this kind of crossroad Hekate style reading, where we look into the maiden, mother, and something important. Maiden, mother, crone, and then advice from Hekate. This kind of spread. But I also wanted to bring you some goddess energy, so I thought about the 9 muses would be beautiful for this portal. And here, 1, see which comes. These are one of the 9 muses for your reading extra. And as we have a portal day, I also picked this kind of beautiful stone from my travel to Mont Saint-Michel. So it looks a bit like a bone. Let's see. It's interesting how these stones look like a bone. There's some kind of like a, maybe like a calc stone, I don't know. But Now, so I was visiting this beautiful, beautiful place. And it was very magical. I wanted to visit it already for 3 years. And now I finally had a chance. So light message for file number 2. And file number 3, still light message. Light message. Yeah, okay. We've got 3. File number 3. Okay. And what else? We have these. Oh yes, we have always about reading. So we have this I need to feel them. So interesting to see what kind of energies are playing out today in this special portal day. Love numerology. It's usually powerful to see this happen. Like today is 7 and 7, and the year is 2023. Together it's also 7. Here is 7 energy corner. And what else? So I have here a book about 9 muses. You can see soon. I think that's about it. I will, during the reading, take these cards from this deck. So we will start now with pile number 1. So this is pile number 1. Let's put aside still then. Can sew your fairy card. Amber. And which first? I want to look at the card of the 9 muses first. Look into some of this fairy. So Talia, muse of comedy. Okay. It's the truth that when you have this chakra is that's neighbors. Okay. So this chakra is about the guru or the egotist, always advising you to be the good guru. Good gurus are able to laugh and make the heart laugh and make some jokes. So maybe this is some light-hearted message, this Talia. Let's see. Talia. The humor springs not more from the head than from the heart. It is not contempt. Its essence is love. It issues not in laughter, but in still smiles, which lie far deeper. Carlyle has said this. See if there's anything else here. Picking something if I feel seeing it. Also comedy. There's this text. I personally believe that each and every one of us was here for a purpose, and that's to build and not to destroy. And if by chance someday you are not feeling well, you should remember some silly little thing that I've said or done, and it bring back a smile to your face or chuckle to your heart. Then my purpose as the clown has been fulfilled. And this is Red Skeleton at 84 years old. No, my eyes are not seeing this like Red Skeleton at 84-year-old. Okay. Okay, anyway, I'm showing you this book. If you want to go deeper, The 9 Muses by Andres Ariel. It's a very nice book. Anyway, let's go forward. So we have here the lady card. She felt a fifth of passion touch her. Okay. Let's read all these book references. Table is too small. So let's show this fairy card while we read this thing from the Lady Chatterleys Lover. Coming downstairs in the morning, she found the keeper's dog Flossie sitting in the corridor outside Clifford's room and whimpering very faintly. "Why, Flossie," she said softly, "what are you doing here?" And she quietly opened Clifford's door. Clifford was sitting up in bed with the bed table and typewriter pushed aside, and the keeper was standing attention at the foot of the bed. Flossie ran in. With a faint gesture of head and eyes, Mellors ordered her to the door again, and she slunk out. "Oh, good morning, Clifford," Connie said. "I didn't know you were so busy." Then she looked at the keeper, saying good morning to him. He murmured his reply, looking at her as if vaguely, but she felt a fifth of passion touch her from his mere presence. "Did I interrupt you, Clifford? I'm sorry." "No, it's nothing at any importance." She slipped out of the room again and up to the blue boudoir on the first floor. She sat in the window and saw him go down and drive with his curious silent motion effaced. He had a natural sort of quiet distinction, an aloof pride, and also a certain look of frailty. A hireling, one of Clifford's hireling, the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. Was he an underling? Was he? What did he think of her? Anyway, this was like Mellors is the gamekeeper that she has affair. Now was visiting the husband to help. Anyway, let's see. Let's see next what I will have to read about this fairy card. I think it's too much on your face that we have to find out. We have still this kind of cards, but we leave this advice card to last. But the fairy card, we have to look immediately. Number 2, number. I need to have something to drink. Oh, I'm just drinking Fanta today. Oh. So this umber is about sun, warmth, memories, and transformation. Umber is nectar to the fairies, sweet and restorative, each piece containing secret of the past. The umber fairy is spirit of transformation, the manifestation of sunlight going into trees, and the trees then giving back the sunlight in their resin. She is being of great sweetness and kin to the god Apollo. Yeah, Apollo was connected to muses. Apollo was truly the guardian of the muses, so it's interesting this Apollo was mentioned here. So the Umber Fairy is connection to vanished worlds. If there's a part of your past that's irrevocably gone, meditate on the Umber Fairy, on a piece of umber, to summon any necessary memories and then make peace with that part of your life and the fact that you moved on. Conversely, if the past is frozen inside you, impeding movement, meditate on the card with a piece of umber, visualizing all that's frozen melting into the sun's golden warmth. Yes. It holds traces of ancient times, and Umber Fairy can also be used to connect the memories of past lives. Anyway, there is this kind of energy that now we're going to talk about more about past, maybe, because we have this kind of Hekate spread that I'm going to do. Hekate is this goddess of the underworld, and Hekate is like is really this witchcraft magic goddess who can go to the underworld, as well as Persephone can go. And I find for my Shadow Sister, it's interesting, both of them. Sometimes I think that the Light Sister that I often image in my drawings, the Light Sister is the Persephone and the Dark is the Hekate. That's my own project. I'm looking now at these 3 cards. It can be past, present, and future, but also I would say it's Maiden, Mother, and Crone, the triple goddess. Because I feel like this 777 energy is like a crossroad. It's crossroad of the year. We have come to the 7th month in the 7th year. And the 4th card here is message from an advice from Hekate. So let's see. I took some notes here. So really thinking this a lot. So these 3 cards are like the triple, 3 phases of the goddess. And then the 4th one is advice. The first one is the young maiden. It's kind of young maiden. It's 9 of 1. It's this kind of like normally it would be somebody who needs a little rest because it's giving so much energy to the project. But this is kind of like card where I see this maiden going for intuitive work, maybe also having a little break, looking for answers in nature. But this is the maiden card. Let's read immediately. This is like a past position also. This young energy is like asking you what you're willing to learn. And the sense of innocence. So the giving a lot comes out here. That is the innocent energy. You give a lot, like maybe almost like a people pleaser. The person has to just give and give the energy. I mean, the number 9 connects to the muses again, because number 9 is in muses, but anyway, here, this is a maiden walks an unknown land. She looks around herself, but fear does not stop her. Facing unknown lands, exploring the unknown, completing a journey you began. So that is coming here. Then the mother energy is something that as a mother you nurture. This is the crossroad. This is kind of where you are now. Okay, 4 of coins. It's the story of the princess of the peace. The princess that feels a lot. But anyway, this is like a kind of like a moment that you have felt, but you might be a little bit stunned up with it. The story here is mother energy, resting mother. A maiden rests in a canopy bed on a stack of mattress. The search of maximum comfort and stability, taking care of one's belongings. So this comes in this reading very clearly, like there is this mother wanting to rest. Maybe it's like as a maiden, she was very busy, but now as a mother, she just wanna rest. And then we have this crone energy that is like, what is yet to come, or like what is this kind of wise view on the things, like an old woman sees much more clear. Okay, that's 6 of, oh no, that's lovers. This is lovers, looks like. So the crone with the old age knows in this crossroad, like in the future there is love, or there is in the old age there is like love. There's maybe the maturity to choose the right partner, be in the loving relationship. As these 2 women here are very alone. Being a maiden or being a mother, you are very alone. But here you finally find your dream relationship. See the Lover's card. Anyway, the crone. Handwriting is, yeah, wisdom yet to be acquired. True love is yet to be acquired. To stay open to it. Even if you didn't have it yet, you can have it. The Lovers. Among trees and flowers, true love becomes passion, romance, and sexuality. Attraction unites the bodies, and the spirit sees nothing but the beloved. Love, life, sex, decision in one's love life. Yes, this is yet to come. Then we have advice from the Hekate itself. So these were the 3 phases of this, like a Hekate. I'm starting to cough. So, okay, here I have like a Hekate for you. So 3 phases, and actually there is this, I even have the Lover's box here. So 3 phases of Hekate are these. This reading. Maiden is this wandering spirit, intuitively walking, but also giving a lot, maybe being like doing everything alone, not knowing how to delegate, doing everything alone. Then mother, having a lot of mattresses and holding on to the property. And what she owns or what she has gathered, what the matter says, and then eventually true love is possible for this person. Like Connie also has found feelings with the gamekeeper. Okay, Hekate's advice. Okay, Hierophant. That's marriage. Wow. Cool, the fairy jumps here like, wow. Marriage, tradition, teacher. This is like the Hierophant card is always about tradition. So yeah, I think the Hekate gives you blessing with this love, possible love relationship. This is blessings for that, nothing against. This would be a very positive that is coming for you, this love in the old age. I read still the Hierophant. It's usually the teacher and the master. In the old times, teachers were religious people, so that's why it's always like that. These cards. From the top of the tallest tower in the world, he shows preoccupied minds the way, allowing them to elevate themselves. At the same time, he forces evil to stay low, and he watches over it with constant vigilance, introspection, conscious spiritual guidance. So yes, you have a blessing to a possible marriage. This is totally like a traditional marriage card. Let's see this advice card. So the 7-year card is a tall tale. Pinocchio. This gives me like completely seeing a blessing, but here there is some can be a little bit, you have to be careful what stories are being told. Tall tale. Maybe there is something negative. Let's see. Maybe it's a warning for you to have this happy union. Before that, you have to be aware of this tall tale. Pinocchio. Which is denial, concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control a situation. Fear-based communication, creating a narrative to hide behind, not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words, learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. You or someone else is telling a tall tale right now. You always know if falsehood is spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on an illusory sense of power that is doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by the fear of exposure, but something makes you stick to your story even though you know it has no substance. Whatever lie we are caught up in isn't as important as the motive for it. Why does anyone lie? Perhaps we don't believe the truth is good enough, or we want to keep doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. Then there is the lie put forth while a denial, such as hiding an active addiction. In this scenario, we may believe our own lies. The tall tale, the white lie, the stretching of the truth, and the blatant fabrication are all about control. The desire for it, the lack of it, the need to maintain it so we can manipulate the outer world and hide our inner one. Today, ask for the truth. Be willing to pay the price and be okay with the vulnerability your lie is exposing in yourself and others. Transparency is required to get to where you need to go, to be truly empowered, to reveal the strength what is true and authentic. Any other path leads to a dead end. Remember the saying, the truth will set you free, and get ready to fly unfettered. Okay, it's like it's warning that you should stick to your truth. And why this fairy is jumping here? Maybe there's something in the past, maybe that this thing, maybe because the fairy was jumping, it's connected to this past. There has been some deception that would tell me why this love is happening only in the future. You couldn't find that before. Let's see the love card. Oh, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. These beautiful people with a little dragon. So this also advises you to, here is avoid any lies and then speak the language of love. That's how you are blessed. And then still we have light card. I am light-hearted. Okay, yes, your heart should be free and flying. Like this fairy here is also advising you to be like a merry and happy and not worry too much. Yes, I am light-hearted. These two go well together. Okay, I think here was your crossroad reading, pile number 1. Let's move to the next. So, here. I need to drink a little bit my Fanta. It takes a long time to do these readings. So, pile number 2. We are gonna look first. See your muse and lady card. So if you didn't see them, this is your card, watermelon tourmaline. If you didn't see my mixing or something is unclear here, I'm gonna make now a Hekate style crossroad reading with 3 cards, maiden, mother, crone, and advice from Hekate to the situation. So we will see what's going on your crossroad in this 777 day. And first I will have a look, which is your muse of 9 muses. I have made these cards. Cleo, muse of history and writing. So this is coming. And see how this book. Cleo. Sometimes the inspiration is history, says Julia Alvarez. I'm looking here if I see anything popping to my eyes. So this Anais Nin has said, when I don't write, I feel my world shrinking. I feel I'm in a prison. I feel I lose my fire and my color. It should be a necessity, as the sea needs to heave, and I call it breathing. So writing. Right. This is image of the Cleo and the historical writing role. Like this. Anyway, if you want to look this book, this is 9 Muses by Angeles Ariane. Very interesting old book. Let's see what is your lady card, because we have another book here. The Lady Chatterleys Lover, as usual. Here we have what would come after. Interesting question connected to this kind of crossroad. Future-oriented. We had a history, muse, and now we have like a future-oriented sentence. Show this crystal spirit card while I read this. So, what would come after, Connie could not imagine. She could only see the new brick streets spreading into the fields, the new erections rising at the colliers, the new girls in their silk stockings, the new collier lads lounging into the pally or the welfare. The younger generation were utterly unconscious of the old England. There was a gap in the continuity of consciousness, almost American, but industrial really. What's next? Connie always felt there was no next. She wanted to hide her head in the sand, or at least in the bosom of a living man. This is the lady card. What would come after? So let's see this watermelon tourmaline crystal and what that has to say to you. Looking for 58. File number 2 we are going. These are really all last energies. Which one is this? Ah, it's really the last of the last crystal spirit. Okay, interesting. So, seeing perfection in the moment, basking in the bliss of just being, natural joy and peaceful heart. Watermelon tourmaline spirit comes bearing the message that the divine order supports you in experiencing your bliss. Notice the perfection in this moment, that unbreakable connection to universal consciousness within you. The conscious universe is here to guide you, so you may feel and experience bliss as it radiates outward. Your outer conditions will soon respond with a reflection of your natural joy and your peaceful heart. Forget the small stuff today and simply be present, feeling your bliss, experiencing that you are where you need to be, filled with joy, enthusiasm, and optimism right now. Yes, problems exist and always will, but watermelon tourmaline spirit is here to remind you that they do not have to define your experience in this life, and you are an extremely powerful healer and co-creator. So let joy and peace arise within you. You are asked now to acknowledge your co-creative power and your ability to collaborate in the great healing work of the all. Do not let your ego distract you from the pleasure of knowing that each moment you are here, you have the distinct honor of being able to contribute to the healing of the planet and all her creatures. The conscious universe is giving you a shout out, so bask in your bliss. Life is good and getting better every moment. Very positive message. So now when I read this Connie's what would come after, it's like, ah, yes, good stuff. And we have a third eye chakra. This is inviting you to unite this intuitive knowing with not just being book wise and intellect, but be using your intuition to have a big picture. Somehow this also makes you see the big picture. What is that you do that helps to serve the whole world? You can do something good in your life. My voice is going down. So then what we take next? I think we leave this advice card later, and now we look this Hekate spread. So I will have you a maiden, mother, and crone. And then advice from Hekate. Triple goddess face. We're gonna see what's there. And advice from Hekate. Hekate is this underworld going, which kind of person? The dog. Okay, let's see. So maiden energy is, okay, Queen of Pentacles, so the wealth. It's almost like you are from your background, how you raised, where you're coming from. It's like you have a lot of wealth in different ways. Queen of Pentacles, very stable, very loyal, very like somebody having like a natural abundance, or being maybe like a natural. This queen is really, really like growing the wealth and being abundant, and it's like building, and it's really like holding the pentacle with both hands. It's really this good queen. But that's the maiden energy. So you have had that in your youth. You can make like beautiful, beautiful things. Then what is the mother energy? Okay, choice. It's kind of like a seeing the world in your hand and like deciding where to go. Big choice. As this is a mother, like the maiden was what you're willing to learn. You're willing to learn to be abundant always also. But the mother phase is like what you nurture. So I think you nurture this kind of like a sense of being part of the world. Like traveling, seeing new things, it's like a natural for you. Like not being afraid to leave your comfort zone. And then you have this crone aspect. What will be and what is in your future position also. Okay, 3 of Cups is really like the friendships. But number 3 is also Empress number. So maybe it's highlighted even this kind of friendships with other women, or just friendships in general. Like yeah, this is even like a party picture. But this was also the Tourmaline was reminding you to be like enjoying the present moment. And I think this is showing here that there is this celebration with friends, and it's very lighthearted. Okay, so what is this Hekate's advice to you? These were the 3 phases of the goddess. Somebody loyal and wealthy, then able to make good choices, and then enjoying what she or he has. So the connections, the friendships. This is this goddess. Advice is Ace of Cups. It's connected to this. Interestingly, pile number 1 has also connection. This Hekate advice is connected to the future. So it is showing you that this overflowing cup, this emotional maturity is the way. Like you when you love, you are very giving, and you have something to give. You have a lot to give. You have, this is really love and caring, and like this kind of Holy Spirit is here also. But it's like you are giving your cup, and that's like this Hekate is like the aces are always new beginning. So your future is pointing to become like very, very loving, giving energy. Living in a present moment, I think it's like really trusting the good feelings. They tell you, the feelings tell you the truth also. Okay, let's see the 7 energy here. Call of the Muse. How interestingly, like I was really feeling this connection that I need to take the muses into this reading. And here we have Call of the Muse. So these 3 women here, I think this is this feminine energy. Feminine energy is dancing, being, very much being energy. I think you embodying, you will be embodying more what you want in your life in the future. And let's read about this advice of the Call of the Muse. Interesting, very positive. And there is this text, what would come after? Beautifully, this muse, almost like having this cup, dancing with the cup and with his friends. Okay, creative expression, being in the flow of creativity, turning into inspiration, allowing creativity without being self-conscious, writing and journaling as a means of connection. Yes, this muse was here also advising you to write. So this is totally in the cards that this muse is not just dancing, but it's like writing. When you feel the call of the muse, you are being invited to create, to be the artist choreographing your life, serving on behalf of the great artist, divine source. While the process feels intensely personal, your ego and self-identification are ironically the most unnecessary parts of the equation. While you might think you own the magic of your creativity, can you truly say you are the source of the inspiration? Similar to the spirit of genius from card 29, imagine your creativity stemming from another spirit guide, the muse. Just as the genius needs to partner with your intellect, so too does the muse need you to open your heart and let the magic flow through your intuition, emotions. Yes, completely. This Hekate advice, completely. This is what we are talking about here. I repeat, just as genius needs to partner with your intellect, we are having here reminder of not to be intellectualizing everything, but be intuitive also. We are coming back here too, to say. So too, the muse needs you to open your heart and let magic flow through your intuition, emotions. Stop seeing yourself as the center of the process and instead see yourself as a partner in a creative dance. Sometimes you might be inside the music and the feelings, the story and its expression. Other times you observe from the sidelines, watching it all flow from an unknown yet deeply intimate source. Today, your muse is calling you to be a channel and allow the creative energy to flow through you. The energy of emotion is waiting to be given a voice, a name, a shape, or color. Journal, finish that writing project, start something new, paint, sing, dance, and don't worry where any of it leads. It has its own plans for you. Your muse knows where this is meant to go. For you, the big magic is in the experience of answering the call. And it's now clear to me that this is like the Empress number 3 is always creativity, nurturing, and they are dancing here as well. And then friendships being kind of in the co-creation process with your muses. I see it here. Okay, we have still some other advice. We have the Lover card, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So that is your love card for this Hekate thing. Beautiful, actually, to see there is dancing happening even in this. Here are also dancers. So yeah, and this watermelon Tourmaline was also saying enjoy the bliss. Yes. Dancing. Okay, one more light message for you. I'm heard. So you will be heard. Your voice will be heard. You have a beautiful voice. Use it. Use it. That's a message from your muses. Use your beautiful, unique voice. Express yourself. And then you can remember, I'm heard. Somebody's listening what you say. Okay, this is your reading, pile number 2. Beautiful muse energy coming. And we go to pile number 3. It's almost midnight. We start this reading still in the 7th of July. 7th of July. So, welcome to your reading, pile number 3. This is a portal reading. I'm going to use a Hekate spread where I'm going to have 3 phases of the goddess. We can see what that phase shows you in the portal day. Go fast before it turns the midnight. So you got a stellar gateway activation. Beautifully. And what is your muse card? We have here 9 muses. This is Euterpe, muse of music. Beautiful. So you got the music here. Then you have them advising you to act, do something powerful, solar plexus chakra, shine your light, and your. Okay, I'm gonna read first that muse. Music, Euterpe. So there is this anonymous said, without music, the heart and the soul cannot find joy. Let's leave it to that. Then we get the lady card. So we have here, that was the past, the present lay. Okay, I have to read from this book because it's a bit messy, this text. Interesting, because this 3 phases of the goddess Hekate is kind of like a past, present, and future. Now we have the past, present, and future text here. So maybe this is something interesting coming. So the text here is like, that was the past, the present lay below. God alone knows where the future lies. So ever since Connie's arrival at Fragby, this new place had arisen on the face of the earth and the model dwellings had filled with riffraff drifting in from anywhere to poach Clifford's rabbits, among other occupations. The car ran on along the uplands, seeing the rolling country spread out. The country, it had once been a proud and lordly country. In front, looming again and hanging on the brow of the skyline was the huge and splendid bulk of Chadwick Hall, more window than wall, one of the most famous Elizabethan houses. Noble, it stood alone above a great park, but out of date, passed over. It was still kept up, but as a showplace. Look how our ancestors lorded. That was the past. The present lay below. God alone knows where the future lies. The car was already turning. How long this is? Ah, yeah, it ends here. God alone knows where the future lies. Okay. So let's see first. We start with this. It was like, did I look? What is this? Yeah. Stellar Gateway activation. Okay, wait, my son is here. I'm gonna pause. Okay, it's getting late here. Okay, my child sleep now, but I have to make sure. We are talking about here Stellar Gateway activation. The day changed already to 8 of 7. In the meanwhile, infinite potential manifestation vortex. And where is this life message? Soon we're gonna read also about Hekate's crossroad, file number 3. And what is showing you. Interesting portal energy. So here we have, this is coming because you had solar plexus chakra, and now you get this special wild card. The stellar gateway is the highest of our chakras and is found about 12 to 24 feet, 3 to 6 meters above our head. It is the energetic gateway that connects us with the divine matrix. It governs our connection to the spiritual laws of creation and the quantum field, and holds our life potential, as it holds all the intentions that we set before this incarnation and all the intentions we set during that support the ever unfolding path of our earthly experience. Energetically, this portal is beyond time and space. Interesting. And when we connect with it, we come into alignment with all the aspects of our soul's journey, including when we were part of the cosmos. This card transports us to a stargate that has a giant pyramid within it. Above the stargate, there are 3-dimensional images of Trot, the former priest king of Atlantis, who is one of the ancient masters holding the secrets of the universe. This image is a reminder of our potential and of our ancient and starry connections. The pyramid is a symbol of rising power and of how our soul has existed through lifetimes. The Stargate is a projection of our own stellar gateway. This card is therefore a reminder that all things are possible and that with the right alignment, we can draw the powers of heaven down to earth in order to create heaven upon earth. And it's the message is you're a master of manifestation. Every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you. And through your focused awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Beautiful. I need to drink a bit of this Fanta. My voice is going away. No wonder, because there is infinite potential here. Wow. Okay, let's leave these other cards as advice. And now we have already the music of the muse. And this particular, there was a bat flying. Interestingly. Batman came to check here. So, what I was gonna say, this is hero's journey. This is not to be falling into servant, but be a hero. Then we have the stellar gate activation. Wow. There's also pyramid here. Okay, and now we get this fantastic creature tarot cards. Where is this little booklet? I'm gonna have to look for it after. Yeah, no. Okay, what's my little booklet? It's somewhere here. Okay, another pause here to search for it. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna need it because I can interpret this tarot cards, this is tarot deck, but often there is fantastic creatures here. And now we are looking to your maiden, mother, and crone, and advice from Hekate. This is a crossroad. This is your maiden. It's what you've been learning in innocence in the first part of your journey. This is your mother, you're nurturing into being. This is your future, the crone energy, and neighbors are moving here. All action happening. Bat flying, neighbors talking. Okay, Hekate advices here. So we start with the main energy. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. This fire drago is almost like in the Elsa movie, that is kind of little creature. This Pentacles gives this fire dragon a lot of protection. It's usually like a 4 of Pentacles is kind of like a very like a man sitting on a chest and kind of a bit stagnant energy. But this fire dragon, maybe I will read it. Something that you're learning. Maybe you're learning to know what is your energy, what is your wealth. This is the mother. King of Swords. Wow, it's like a vampire. So that's why the bat was flying here. It's coming at Dracula. Anyway, King of Swords is a master communicator. Kings are always mastering the suite, and this is like about the wise words. But here it's kind of like a Dracula. Interesting. I'm gonna start reading about this. 4 of Pentacles. Maiden. Post. Fire Drake. It's the youth energy in the face of Hekate. Fire drakes are the smallest members of the dragon family. Although fire drakes prefer to spend as much as possible in physical flames, even volcanoes, they will take up residence in a home. Fire drakes' negative reactions to violence or anger can cause fires. The small dragons can also cause candle flames to flicker during magician's spell work. This fire drake's cache of gem and gold represent the value of spiritual wealth. The small dragon itself denotes the ability to rise above and conquer obstacles. His pentacles offer much protection. I connect this muse of Euterpe. Music, maybe music is also part of this kind of wealth. Fire starter, some dragon power. Okay, but then we have King of Swords. That's a little bit vampire. Interesting to see what's that text. So I'm nurturing this kind of vampire. Why you are nurturing vampire? You like vampires. Yes, it's a vampire. How many times I said it already? Vampires are considered to be undead, people who drink blood from other humans and never die, unless that is a wooden stake. My eyes can't see. This was no text. A wooden stake is driven through their heart. Vampires are believed to be extraordinary, strong, self-healing, and able to turn themselves into bats or slip under doors as thin wisps of vapor. It is believed that being marked by teeth of the spirit grants the gift of prophetic abilities. On the card, the image of the full moon is repeated several times to symbolize its strengthening effects on the vampire. His eternal life is revealed in the spirals on the stones. If this card denotes a person, he will be a professional with a cold heart but clear mind. If this card represents a situation, you will need a swift, accurate thinking and eloquent words. You may be standing on the edge of a long-awaited spiritual breakthrough. And also, magical use of this card is used when you need a card to represent a stern man or authority. If trying to break through opposition from others, surround this card with positive cards that describe your call. Okay, maybe in this is surrounded by this wealth. So, yeah, the vampire has to watch out to his wealth. Vampire songs. Okay, and then we have this full moon is also connected to mother, so it's in the mother position. We have the crone. What is to come? What is the future? What is the old age? Crossroad, Ace of Cups. So this is just a lot of love. Beautiful, like a fairy world. Sort of peace and harmony. I'm gonna read about this. Winged animal. It's like you have been in your youth, this kind of dragon, gathering wealth. Then you have become this king of swords, slaying things, and then kind of cold-hearted, even like a vampire. And then now you are like aiming for this Ace of Cups, this kind of happy fairyland. Yeah, you're transforming. Winged beings are transforming to something more loving, more feeling. Ace of Cups. That's where you're heading, the crossroad. For water fairies. Fairies are known around the world in one form or another. Most are friendly, but others are wild and unpredictable toward humans. The tiny water fairies are sensitive to human emotions and try to spread their happy, loving thoughts. They delight in providing beautiful nature sounds when lovers sit beside the water and dream of the future. A greater awareness of dream messages is possible at this time. Seek out earth energies in nature to bring healing and balance into your life. You will soon enter a new cycle of emotions. Possible a love affair will present itself. This can be a fertile time for creative growth. Then Hekate's advice for all this. King of Cups. Oh, beautiful. So a loving king. It's connecting like other piles to this future position. Crone, old woman wisdom, and the Hekate's advice were always very much connected. So here we have in the future in cards like a loving king. I'm gonna read that still. King energy is underneath the King of Swords, so this is cold-hearted vampire, but the cold-hearted vampire is turning into this beautiful water king. Is this like a Neptunus? What is this? Let's see. Cups. Eyes just can't handle to read in this dark. Neptunia. This is in your cards. You will transform into this loving king. Can be female too, but it's really like a mastering emotions, emotional intelligence. This sea card known as Neptune, often used his trident to stir up storms at sea and release turbulent waters. He was also called Earthshaker because of the violent disagreements with Jupiter that rocked the land. Neptune was closely associated with dolphins, who served as his messengers, and the sea mounts for his 50 daughters, the Nereids. He also liked to shapeshift into a dolphin from form to spy on fishermen and sailors. As the King of Cups, the Ocean King contemplates what he has seen in his chalice. The little fish swimming with him symbolize universal wisdom. If a person, this denotes a kind man, possibly your father or a father figure. If you're facing a situation, it is a favorable enterprise. You may experience a cycle of unstable emotions. And it's a mature man getting from this cold-hearted vampire to this with some fairy magic. Okay, this is the phases of Hekate, 3 phases. And this is the advice to be a mature, so kind of father figure. And then we look into this advice card still. We have the 7 energy here. Is the power of purpose, 18. Still recording, I'm just checking. Power of purpose. Individuation, seeing your unique place in the world, a clear sense of authentic purpose, healthy self-esteem, letting go of conditioning, celebrating your uniqueness, you be you. There comes a time when you realize that you are destined for something that is yours and yours alone. The catalyst might be an experience with a special person, a path you choose, or something you feel called to do. You will discover it's not necessarily what you thought it would be and has nothing to do with what everyone else wants or seems to want. An uncanny conviction takes hold from somewhere deep and true. You feel a sense of power arising from a true sense of self, accompanied by a need of action, a commitment to explore something, or a purposeful choice. Right now, you are invited to step into a new empowered sense of authentic purpose. The discipline and will to evolve are yours by nature. This process doesn't have to be a struggle. You cannot fail if you immerse yourself fully in what is in front of you now. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. I'm going to read that here. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Let's see the light messages. I'm blossoming. I'm charismatic. And I'm taking action. All very fitting to this King of Cups and Stellar Gateway activation. And still we have the Love card. Be in the present and dream of the future. And here we have again pyramids. This is a beautiful thing. If you ever want to have my bigger love reading, I can read this text also then. But I find it beautifully how matching these cards are. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Yeah, there is this dreamer here in the corner. Okay, this was your reading, pile number 3. I hope you liked it. If you liked my reading and looked until here, press the like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm always trying to find a new angle to give a nice reading. So this was this time little Hekate crossroad reading. And yeah, see you next week. Thank you.